Welcome to WVTC TV Network, capturing family moments in real time, bringing families closer together from the comforts of home. We are unleashing something different to the world. Start your subscription today for the low price of $4.99 per month or $55 annually. Go to www.wvtctvnetwork.com to sign up today. WVTC TV Network is streaming live on 8 different platforms. You can easily download the WVTC TV Network app on the Apple Store, Play Store, Roku, Fire TV, and more. Here at WVTC TV, we have access to movies that everyone can enjoy, including independent films, Sons of a Preacher and a Good Thing, Treasures of Life, the epic drama, The Passion of the Christ, and the box office hit Madagascar Escape to Africa. Remember, go to www.wvtctvnetwork.com and sign up today.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, welcome back. My vision, my journey. We are back in the building, guys. It is another Monday. It's another mind transformational, mind motivational, life right Monday. And of course, I got my fabulous and lovely co-host back.
Let's get our life right today.
Hey, LaCoya.
Hey, Sharon.
How you doing, sis?
Hey, it's a Get Your Life Right Monday.
It's a Get Your Life Right Monday.
So I had to get my life right today.
Well, honey, you looking fabulous today, coming in with the black and white with a little touch of red.
Well, you're bringing in the green. Let's do our Christmas colors.
Right. I think we can still look green today, can't we?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I don't want nobody to get it twisted on, us in our green today, because I still represent red. all day. And we have our lovely guest in the building. I am going to introduce her, guys. This sister right here, I just really love her to pieces. My sister, we started on a journey in 2020 together.
Yep.
Talking in 2020.
Yep.
Guys, none other than my sister, Shatoni Scott, y'all. Essie Marie salad dressing. Heart healthy. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to talk to you, but hey, sis, let everybody know again who you are, though.
Okay. My name is Shonia Scott. I am the founder and the CEO of Essie's Heart Healthy Delish. It's a all-natural dressing marinade brand I created in honor of my mom, who died of undiagnosed heart disease. So I wanted to give something to the people to help them. I didn't realize at the time when people were hunting me down for the recipe that heart disease was the number one killer amongst women and minorities. I mean, not number 2, number 3, it's number 1.
Number 1. You said number
Yes.
1. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to kind of help that situation.
So we thank you so much for coming into the studio today. Y'all guys, we're going to do 20 minutes after the hour. We're going to talk to her and start talking about the journey and how she got started. But welcome back, guys. Welcome back, y'all. It is the last show. This is our last episode, sis.
2024.
For 2024, yes. And I called my sister. I said, nah, you got to come on this show. I have to get you on before the end of the year. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait till the first of the year. I'm going to get you on the show before we close out. And then I said, can you be my last guest for this year? And she said, yeah, I'll be there. So I am super, super honored that you took time out your busy schedule.
Thank you.
During the holiday season.
During the holiday season, because my sister be busy, y'all. We're going to talk about these shelves she on. When you talk about somebody from the truck of the car to the big box stores, this is what the journey is about. And this is the blueprint right here. We're going to talk about it, so don't go anywhere, guys. But we thank you for tuning in, guys. We thank you for another episode. This is episode 11. We came on October 7th, and we've been rocking ever since.
Yeah.
October 7th, we've been packed with guests.
Yes.
We've had some awesome guests.
Some amazing guests.
And some amazing information to give away.
Absolutely. We've had some inspirational people to come and help change lives and bring hope
Yes.
to our audience that if they can do it, so can you.
Yes.
even when things are going on in your life.
Because
Yeah.
this is the blueprint right here, whether y'all know it or not. This is the blueprint. If you want to talk about a journey, you want to talk about trials, tribulations, you want to talk about want to throw in the towel, you want to talk about being in that emergency room, laid out, stretched out, baptized me, did me 3, 4, 5 times. We didn't been through it all over here,
Yeah.
but we still here. So that's all we're saying. If you don't give up,
That's right.
And you keep going.
Yep.
Keep that faith.
keep the faith, guys. So, Chicago, WVTC Radio, WVTC TV Network. You can download us on all streaming platforms. On all streaming platforms.
How about that?
Look at that. Look at God.
Yes.
Look at God.
Amazing.
But this time around next year, guys, I know we've been shouting out small businesses. That's, my tagline, I can't sin if you guys don't recommend. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you all for recommending small businesses to me. I want to thank you all for stopping me in the street saying, hey, Mrs. Bell, I appreciate you. I see what you have going on. Or when can I get on the show? So oftentimes people want to know how can they book or how can they possibly collaborate with us? We're looking for collaboration sponsors, aren't we, sis?
Absolutely.
You want to talk about that a little bit for 2025? We're looking for people to be.
We are we're already booked for January. So, and part of February. So we are looking for additional small business owners to come out and talk about their businesses with us to encourage and basically market yourselves here on the show. So you could grow your business as well and brand yourself here.
So I want to say, currently, if you are looking to sponsor us, please don't hesitate to call Misha Thorpe at 779-324-2177, guys. 779-324-2177. We appreciate you guys. And if you're looking to sponsor us, just like at the bottom, how it's running across now. At the bottom, your information will be running across as a sponsor. And then we'll also have an opportunity to bring you in, sit down and talk with you. And you can reach all of our viewers, guys. So we appreciate you so much. I want to thank my engineer team because it's not easy to sit behind here and do what they do. But I appreciate because we are some in-demand sisters over here. And sometimes, we not perfection.
So true.
But we women like things the way they like. Do anybody try to have help putting up the tree? Did you ask anybody help you put your tree up?
I asked the children.
The children. But did they do it how you wanted it?
I'm gonna say this year they did a good job.
They did a good job. But that was years of you instructing and giving guidance and all that. Sis, how did the kids do this year?
They didn't even finish. No, they did not finish. We even had a situation.
Okay.
They talking about boo baskets. I'm like, put up the tree.
See.
Yeah.
So we like it our way.
Yeah.
So I want to thank my team for always assisting us and assuring that me and LaCoya have it our way.
Thank
So we appreciate you and happy holidays to our team as well. So guys, welcome to another segment of My Vision, My Journey, where I'm sitting very comfortably in the visionary boardroom where only like-minded individuals can sit at this table. Because guys, you know what we come to do. We come to inspire, engage, empower, raise awareness, educate, and mentor the community. And we're doing that right now. And I want to say thank you to last week's guest. We had Dr. Gina Jones here, Business Boss LLC. And I want to thank her for stopping by the visionary boardroom. But this is our last episode. And I want to say thank you to Miss Scott, guys, the founder and CEO of Essie's Heart Healthy Delish. Let me tell y'all, these right here, these is in some stores, you all. And the thing of it is, it tastes delicious.
All natural.
And we're going to get off into it. But guys, don't go anywhere because you don't want to miss her story. You don't want to miss the journey of how she started and where she is now. Because I know some people out there are wishing to be on the shelves of big box stores. And I insist on making sure that that's what this platform is about, ensuring that we become those household names.
Oh, yeah.
Those household brands, guys. And that's what it's all about. So we want to say the topic, your business is your vision. Therefore, what legacy are you leaving behind? Greatness is not about popularity because oftentimes we think we're great when we're popular.
I prefer to be behind the scenes personally.
Okay. Greatness is not about likes. Sometimes we What you say? You prefer?
I used to be like
you
that.
used to be behind the scenes.
It's just all over.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Greatness is not about likes. So if we sitting around waiting to hit the like button, waiting to see what Facebook got to say about us, waiting to see how many followers, you can have 1,000 followers, but you don't have 1,000 people that's putting into that product.
That's right.
That's all you have is followers.
Yeah. So
And oftentimes we missing the mark because we're looking at Facebook and we're looking at social media from the influencer side. But greatness, let me tell y'all, greatness happens when God's alignment of your faith meets his purpose. That's what greatness is about. So we thank you on today. We thank you for tuning in with us. But affirmations is what we use on our show. Affirmations is what I use in the morning. I think such affirmations.
Affirmations.
yeah.
Affirmations.
For sure.
Okay.
Yes.
My sister, affirmations. So we're about affirmations. And affirmations to me, it keeps me in remembrance. It keeps things in the forefront for me. And I know sometimes we try to change them, sis, from show to show. We try to have a different affirmation, but I've been sticking with this the last 3 shows because I believe this is where we are in this season of I can, I will, I must get through the season. I don't know what season you in right now because a lot of us, we in different seasons. Yes, we in a season of a winter if you in the Midwest, but I'm talking about your season of life. Where are you in your season of life? So wherever you are in your season of life, if you winning, keep winning and keep saying, I will, I must get through the season because a winning season don't last always sometimes.
Sure don't.
At all.
But even if you're in a troubled season, if you're in a dark season, tell yourself, I will get through this season. So we thank you guys. You will get through the season because trouble don't last always. Storms don't always come to break you. Some come to make you. So get ready for your new year. Sis, what kind of business do you want in the new year of 2025?
Well, I'm sticking with Rebecca for our audience today.
Okay, come
Start.
on.
Write the vision and make it plain.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a part of our story, right? Write the vision and make it plain. Take your time this year, guys, as you have your Christmas break and your New Year's break, take a minute. Those of you who are called to start that business, write the vision and make it plain. Let's get it started in 2025. You got the time now. You're always talking about, I don't have time to this. I got kids. I got this. I got that. Take 20 minutes and just write down what it is that you're called to do. Write that vision and then start moving toward it one brick at a time. At the end of the day, you'll have a whole house built.
I think that's always our apprehension. It's that timing. Be like, if I had more time, create time.
You have to
create the time because guess what? We spent while you spending time surfing.
You could be a plan out.
Chat GPT. Yes. You could do anything now,
right?
With Chat GPT and have a framework of a business plan.
Sitting there saying you don't have time, but lots of times my phone be ding, 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 ding. Them same ones that talking about they don't have time, but you got time to surf,
right?
You got time to post, you got time to surf, you got time to do everything else.
Exactly.
But sit down and prepare for your future of what it is that you want. We just said greatness is not about this page. Greatness is not about that light. Greatness is not about tweets. Greatness is when your alignment meet the purpose. We all got a purpose. And some of us, we miss the purpose because we too busy trying to figure out what other people doing.
Wow. So powerful.
And then we try to live our life according to what's for you. I'm gonna let that go. Go ahead, Go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about. Not gonna get me started. I'll try to go out the season with a good bang. Jesus is the reason for the season.
The sacrifice. You might have to miss a Christmas party.
Yes.
I missed a lot of family events over the last 18 months.
And don't be feeling apologetic so much. Be unapologetic. I can't go.
Can I make it? It's a sacrifice.
And sometimes he sits us down for a reason.
Well,
I mean, if you in a sit down season,
right.
It's a reason for a sit down. I had to understand that when he had me, I'd be like, okay.
Right.
When he tell me I can't go, I'm like, okay. When the process stopped, I had a text message last night that turned me. Why did it come at 12 something? You all, I'm asleep. And it turned my whole night, and I had to get up.
Oh,
I had to get up.
one of those calls.
One of those type, and I'm like, when the process stopped though, you cannot wonder what did you do wrong.
Ooh, speak that.
And then you can't be mad because it was a part of your goal checklist, but it might not have been a part of his goal checklist.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you sitting there wrestling with it. And I just had to say, okay, well, God, you said stop. And it might not be a stop. It just might be a halt. Sometimes you just got to come to a pause. But whatever it was, it shook me for a minute and then I couldn't even sleep.
Sometimes that's a shift.
It was in the middle of the
night.
It wasn't even the middle. It was today.
In the morning.
It was today. Because it was 12. It was today. Right. So it wasn't even a midnight shift.
The midnight shift.
Right. For the midnight started.
I was sleeping short. It was a shift for me. But what I'm saying is, oftentimes, whatever the halt is, don't take it personal.
Oh, yeah.
That's for your good.
And I sulked in my emotion on Thursday because something didn't go the way that I needed it to go in business. And I'm like, I did the same thing, Sharon. God, what did I do wrong? What did I do something? Was I off? Was it this?
Right.
And it took 24 hours, or I should say less than 24 hours, for God to shift the thing. He's like, I am with you. I am with you. And it was just a pivot. And the scripture that fell in my spirit was, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. And I was like, oh, so when he turned it around, it's like, oh, because you're in control. You're in control of what I called you to, because I called you to this. This is yours. I told you that. Continue to faith and keep moving.
Hey, that's what it's all about. So we're here to let you know we're not perfect. And when we talk, we're not just talking from to be saying something. We're talking from experiences. Talking from that corporate world experience. Talking from that family experience. Talking from that friendship, the relationships, the networking building. We just want you to be careful about how you move in this season. And prayer is that's your weapon.
It is. Your prayer and your faith.
But if we don't know what to pray for, how can we fight the warfare? If you don't know. So you have to, just like you Google everything else, when you in that wilderness, Google what it is that you need. Ask God to work with you and direct you, and type in what it is you're looking for, especially if you don't have a church home.
Oh, yeah. If
you don't have a personal relationship with him, just spend some time and ask him to help you. Because none of us is, I'm not from the divine cloth. I don't have no degrees in it. I'm nobody's minister, none of that. But I'm here to inspire you to say, hey, look at me. You don't necessarily have to be, because sometimes we think you got to be anointed, or elder. You have to be, appointed. It's within you if you believe. It's what you believe. But then again, don't just be at home Bible reading for yourself. Make sure you're following someone that do know, that has been educated to help to guide you. And oftentimes we think that we need to listen to everything other people say. Sometimes you hear that voice within you. And sometimes when you do hear it, that's God talking.
That is. And it's the word that builded that faith. It takes the word to build the faith. Those experiences are all throughout the Bible to help you continue to go on. I mean, you could be the David fighting the Goliath at this moment. You could be the Job sitting on a sideline trying to figure out what happened, and then God restores. Those stories are inspiration.
I read Job last night.
It's an inspiration.
In that 1 o'clock morning, I got up and he led me right to that one right there. No, chapter Job right here.
Exactly. To build that faith. Build that faith muscle with the word of God.
With the word of God. So we thank you guys. Again, I have my guests in the building. We have Essie Marie salad dressing right here. And so my sister, Miss Scott, let's talk about the journey, sis. So first of all, again, welcome. Welcome to another segment, My Vision, My Journey. I thank you so much. How do we even Okay.
What color?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how it
I
started.
think she told you about me.
Yes. And so this is when, guys, I was just on Facebook. Look at that. Not just on Facebook, but I was just on Facebook out my living room. And called my sister up and started talking. And one day I happened to walk in the store, guys, and when I saw it on the shelf, I started dancing, guys. She was looking at me. I pulled out my phone. I started videoing, and I sent it, and I'm like, I'm so excited. Like I'm getting teared up now because I see my people doing well.
Absolutely.
But let's tell everybody where you from. What side of town?
Sure. I'm from the south side of Chicago, born and raised.
What side on
Morgan Park?
Morgan Park. Okay.
Wow, hundreds.
So what high school did you go to?
Well, unfortunately, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, because it's all in God's plan.
Okay.
My sister and I, because they redlined us, wound up going to Finger. I was supposed to go to Morgan Park where all my siblings went,
okay.
but I wound up going to Finger.
Okay, Finger High School.
We were just like so afraid, me and my sister.
Really?
But God is always in the midst of everything.
Okay.
I actually met my husband there.
See?
High school sweethearts. We're still married today.
Look at there.
He was one of the best things that has happened to me.
Talk about black love and black excellence. Look at that. High school sweethearts. Okay.
It can happen.
It can happen. So tell us about the journey, my sis, of how your product came about.
Yes. Well, like I told you guys, I started the product in honor of my mom, who died of undiagnosed heart disease. But I used to take this to work.
Okay.
This Tutti Frutti one to work.
Okay.
And then they just kind of labeled me to always bring this in because they fell in love with it.
Okay.
And when people come to the house, they be like, "Where's that strawberry salad at? Where's that?"
Okay.
Like I couldn't have an event at the house without having the strawberry salad. And so I told my husband I want to do something meaningful, and knowing that my mom's loss had impacted my life so much. I mean, even to today, I just kind of wanted to take that because I don't believe anything happened to us is by circumstance. It's because there's meaning in it and God needs to use you for those purposes.
Okay.
And so I made it heart healthy. I made it clean. I made it vegan friendly, low sodium, all natural. And there's currently nothing like it on the market. I created the heart healthy food space.
Yeah, she created the heart healthy,
delish
space. Yes. This is what I'm talking about.
She created a whole new lane, sis.
A whole
new genre.
Talk about innovative.
Creative.
I did. Won't he do it? Or will it won't? See, that's what I'm saying. A lane that sometimes, girl, he'll take something. Girl, come on here, sis. Come on. So
yeah. So a lot of times we eat healthy and it's like, this doesn't taste good. I don't want to really keep
that fat-free thing. Yeah,
exactly.
It's missing some ingredients.
Right.
Okay.
So I wanted to make something that also tastes great, but also was healthy for you, help you lose weight, all those things, and it just really, I get testimonies day after day from people that love it, people that show me their weight loss, how it's helped them on their journeys. And I'm impressed myself. I was going to do all that. I'm like, God, wow. So it's just really been a blessing to bless others through this product, and I'm just like, wow. And like you were saying, being in the background, like before this, by trade, I'm a therapist and I used to stay in the background, work alone.
Okay.
But that all had to stop when you get a brand and people start loving it. Like Sharon said, initially I was pulling up on the side of the roads to get it to people out of my car. And that happened often.
So tell me, Mrs. Scott, like when you started, who said, let's bottle this up? Who said, let's package this?
Me and my husband.
Okay.
Because people kept wanting it. Like I was giving it to them in containers, or they'll make sure that I bring it to events. I'm like, okay, this has got to have some meaning to it. Something we can do with it, and so watching Shark Tank. Come
on now. Come on.
Yeah, so it kind of inspired me.
It inspired
to
you.
Like do something with my products,
Okay.
Yeah.
God kind of laid out your map then, Mrs. Scott. He laid out your plan. He showed you what it was that he wanted you to do from the demand from the people. So I'm telling our guests, pay attention to that. I don't know what to do. I don't know what he calling me to. Watch and pay attention, because sometimes he'll show you what it is that you're good at. I mean, that happened to me through recruiting. People will say, oh, you're so great at recruiting. You're doing, have you ever thought about having your own business? Like people God will have the people tell you, you know,
What
and
they
she
need.
exactly,
What it is,
and she listened. That's the great
right.
part.
You have to listen.
She listened.
So I
true.
know my sis, it was days where you just didn't think this was really making, like, is this truly for me? Can you talk about that? Because I know sometimes we do have a product and we are starting from the trunk, but we don't know how to get it from the trunk to the next because we start talking to the wrong people.
Exactly.
And girl, why would you want to take it that way? And you can keep all your earnings, you know. So talk about that journey. I know there was some of them naysayers out there.
Well, you know what? From a child, I've always really been an entrepreneur. I used to buy candy and resell it. Like, I always felt fun in that.
See, from a baby.
I would get the kids in the neighborhood to write other people's yards and shovel snow. Like, it was just always in me to be an entrepreneur. So that part right there, I think it was just in me. And like my mom, when she passed, the last thing she said was make something of yourself, right? And passed away. Like, Mom, why'd you do this? Like, I have to make something of myself now. Teenage fun is over. So
right.
But it was a serious moment. And at that moment, I just changed. I just started like really trying to do that. So, you know, just really taking this to the next levels from people wanting it at the house to bringing it onto the shelves. Like I said, I was inspired by TV, things I saw on Shark Tank, other entrepreneurs coming out with their products. It just inspired me. And I was like, man, how can I make that happen? I wonder if I can do it. And I told you my husband was an artist. So we just basically did it in our bedroom. Like, let's make this product. And, you know, I was already making the product.
Right. Let's bottle it up and get it up. Right.
Exactly. So I like she said, take it vision, write it down, make it plain. That's what I did. I think that's extremely important. Writing it down, write down your steps. But the thing is, and you know, people that need to activate. A lot of time I see people with those problems. They have the ideas, they know what to do. I won't say that they've written it down, but it's the first steps, taking those steps, you know, actually doing what you put down.
Execute.
Execute.
Absolutely.
Well, we got a few people watching you. I want to say thank you to my hubby, Mr. Bell. Thank you for watching my American Express card. My front, my right, my left, my back. So I thank you, hubby, as well as my mom. My mom is watching. I appreciate mom for always supporting. She couldn't wait to see you come on either. She follows the journey. But let's talk about the flavors, and then we're going to talk about what stores you are located in.
Absolutely. Well, the one that started all is the Tutti Frutti. I call it Tutti. My nickname is Tutu.
Okay.
And fruity is because it pairs very well with fruits.
Okay.
Your salad, like apples, strawberries, cranberries. So Tutti Frutti, that's what this one is for. But they're also marinades as well. They're not just for salads. You can use them on your protein choices, like your chicken, your fish. Either you're doing veggies like your mushrooms, your broccolis. So it's amazing. People use it on their sandwiches. This Tutti Frutti one is a great meal replacement for your sandwiches. 0 saturated fat. It's really good on like your turkey sandwiches, or you know, using it as a meal replacement in coleslaw. It's amazing that way. This one's really good on salmon. I like to put my basil balsamic on my salmon when I'm broiling it. You know, it's just they really do so much other than just salads. But you know, that's the main category that they are identified in. But as far as using them as marinade and as a meal replacement.
Do you have this on your website?
Yes.
As far as all the things that we could do with it?
I think it's I'm actually in the process of trying to get a new website to make it even more.
Make sure you add that because so everybody will know what we could use this for.
Absolutely. Right.
Now, Mrs. Scott, tell me this. How was your patent process?
Patent, they don't put patents on sauces and all that kind of stuff. You can just pretty much
trademark it.
Yep.
Tell me about the trademark process.
Well, that's been a whole nightmare right now.
That's what I wanted to know, so that people can know for your
absolutely. That's been a nightmare. Actually, I actually had to resolve a court case with the Marie salad dressing people. They were like, not that I'm infringing or anything, but they just felt threatened, I think, because I always post in the soul out. You know, let me go back to that part. Being a self-funded, you do everything on your own. Everything on your own. Your marketing's on your own. So I'm on social media a lot because it's on your own, and you know, you kind of save money that way. And so I'm doing a lot of promoting, marketing as far as like letting people know we sold out, where the shelves are restocked at, things like that. So they were following me.
Oh wow.
And they felt intimidated.
That's when you know you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. When you have the big box store following you.
Right.
So let's talk about the big box stores. Okay. What big box stores are you located?
I'm in Whole Foods, Mariano's, and Pete's Fresh Market stores here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to expand nationally. But right now, those are the stores that we are in. I'm on Amazon, so people can still get us all over the country through online from Amazon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell us how you resolved that trademark.
Oh, actually, it just went on and on and on. And I told my lawyer, I said, you know what? God just told me to start. It wasn't anything that's stopping me, right? And so he told me last year to like merge your two businesses, right? So I started doing heart healthy sensory classes with the special needs kids that I work with.
Wow.
So I teach them heart healthy eating habits and routines and meal prep.
Nice.
With heart healthy things, right? So I started doing that. And then like when God, because he just told me, he was just like, that's not gonna stop. That Marie's part ain't gonna stop what I have for you to do.
Amen.
So that's why I call it SC's Heart Healthy Delish now. And it's still doing what it needs to do.
It's still your mom.
Those are situations we talk about the journey.
Yeah.
And I thank you for coming on and giving us that information because yes, we tell people how to go out and win.
Yes.
But we don't tell people when we come to a halt, or we don't tell people when we feel like it's going to fail.
Yes.
We don't tell them how to get back up.
Yeah.
We don't tell them to keep. See, that's the part. Everybody go to school, get a good degree, and get a good job.
Yeah.
But mama, when I get fired, what happens then? Now, when you could, girl, what you do to mess up this good old job down there?
I outshined my peers.
And they got mad.
And they get mad. And they let me
mad.
go.
But people will try to stop you.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here they over there with a whole loaf of bread. And my sister got a slice and they try to stop her.
Oh, yeah.
For that little bitty slice.
Oh,
But
yeah.
again, that's what happens when people see value in something. They felt threatened.
Oh, yeah.
They felt threatened in her process, but God said, hey, this is going to keep going anyway. So are these the only two flavors that you have?
I have 3 other flavors, lemonette, a regular balsamic, and a sesame tea.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, heart healthy.
These are my 2 favorites.
Heart healthy, sis, we don't pay attention to that much. Let's talk a little bit about the heart healthy.
Yes. Well, every year there's 1.5 million new diagnoses to heart disease related ailments, right? Rather it be high blood pressure, stroke, and things of that nature, high cholesterol. So people can easily change that with their diets. They can take certain things out of their diets and make it heart healthy, right? Considering maybe the oils that they're using, make sure that they're having low sodium, mineralized sodium, not just sodium, but mineralized sodium, the sodium that's actually helping your body, so keeping calories low, so those are just simple things that people can do, changes in their diet, in their daily diet to make it a better heart healthy, journey for them.
Now, my sister done had some celebrities. Now, me and LaCoya, we know we celebrities, but my sister have had some Hollywood celebrities to have sampled because I follow her. That's what you do. When you support, you follow people and you let them know that you see them. So talk about who has tasted.
Well, Tabitha Brown, this is her favorite, the nasal balsamic.
Okay.
And she's so amazing in what she does. But yeah, she fell in love with my product and just shared it so frequently. I was like mind blown, like, wow. And mind you, she never charged me one dime to do that. And that's what a lot of the stuff right now, it's just been just God, just pretty much God led. Like I said, I'm self-funded. And y'all know how much marketing is. Who can continue to afford that?
Don't we know?
Pay bills.
That's the biggest hump right there.
So a lot of the success has been off of word of mouth and trying to get it out. But people have just been naturally attracted to it. Like I said, Tabitha Brown, Drew Sidora loved it. Yandy from Housewives.
Yes, Yandy from Housewives.
Even Dr. Jackie's had it. She also liked it as well. So it's been doing really well, I would say, amongst people that have some celebrity influence, But it's great. I think everybody that try our products are celebrities. But
So what's the next? What is the next for?
Right now, I am in the process of trying to find an investor to kind of really scale this thing the way it needs to be scaled because it is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
And so, in order to do something like this nationally, it's going to take just tons and tons of money.
Okay.
You know,
Are you considering going on Shark Tank?
Well, you know, I went on there one time and I got to. Here's the thing: it's millions of people trying out, right? They're only going to pick 15 to 20.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did get chosen the very first little preliminary part.
Good.
And that was it. I was like, okay.
Well, you know what? But at least you made it to a portion. So you were successful.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we think the goal is to be on there and get picked, but sometimes the goal is to just for you to put yourself out there
and to get the experience. Because I'm sure you created a whole business plan and your pitch.
Yes.
Right.
So now you're ready.
Yes.
You're ready.
I got a first call back. So I was like,
So are we in distribution now?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, I'm there. Like my mentors from Costco, you know, I have mentors from KE Distribution. So it's just all about capital. You know, people have these businesses and everything, and they're great products. Don't get me wrong, so many great entrepreneurs, especially here in Chicago. And they just have really great things, but at some point you're gonna need a lot of money. If you want to take it
to the next level.
Okay.
And there's just no way around that. Period.
So get prepared, audience. Get prepared when you have these products to take your product national. Start thinking about the money.
Yep.
What would you say, Mrs. Scott, that you would need to have? Like, how much would you want somebody to have? Just give them like kind of a baseline.
I had an evaluation by someone that's really versed in the industry, and he loved the product. He said at least 3 mil to start,
at minimum,
scale it to national, get it into different distribution channels and things of that nature. Yeah, at least 3 million to start that process. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? My vision, my journey, Christmas, God is in the giving season. He heard you.
Yes.
He's walking you. He's stepping, giving you your steps. So I can't wait. And I see it back here. It said women owned. Did you see that on the back?
Absolutely.
That say women owned.
Yep.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Dairy free. So it's dairy free, vegan friendly. So if you guys is just tuning in, tell them who you are, sis, again, and how they can find you, what platforms, because we want to make sure we get that information out.
Absolutely. I'm Ashonia Scott, the founder of Essie's Heart Healthy Delish. I am on Facebook under Essie Marie's or Essie's Heart Healthy Delish, as well as on Instagram at Essie's Heart Healthy Delish. Our products are found locally here in Chicago at Whole Foods, Mariano stores, and Pete's Fresh Market stores, and also on Amazon.
Well, I thank you so much. Hey, Auntie Pat. Auntie Pat just clicked in. I appreciate her. Auntie up early watching me. I'm excited. My auntie don't get up this early, y'all, no more. That 7 o'clock show, she used to be right there. But I thank you, Auntie, for tuning in with us today. I appreciate it. I just have a few things before we get ready to get out of here. I do want to say under the cultural connection, sis. So what's happening is my brother, Lamar Shields, is having his Kwanzaa event. That's Saturday, December 28th, and he's looking for vendors. And it's free to vend. It's free. It's in Palos from 3 to 7, guys. So that's December 28th. And we in the community, for the community, by the community. So we want to say happy birthday to all our December people. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also, we want to say congrats to all our college graduates and post-college graduates, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
Congratulations.
Amazing. Yes. And New Year. We don't do resolutions over here. We do goals.
Yes.
And my goal, I'll find out what it's going to be in 2025. Y'all thought I was going to say something. Hey, Gerald, Grand Rising. He say, hey, Gerald, appreciate you. Since you got anything you want to say for the holidays or?
Just happy holidays. Stay safe. And relax and take care of your business.
Take care of your business.
Take care of your business.
And how can they follow you, sis, if they're really interested in trying to get that thing started?
They can follow me at LaQuoya LaShawn on Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm. So 2025, what are we gonna do with this boat? How are we going in 2025?
Everybody will find out in 2025.
So my sis, Mrs. Scott.
I just want to say thank you guys for having me today. It really does mean a lot. Seriously, Sharon, you've been, like you said, supporting me since you found out about me. And I'm so grateful for that. I really am. She's amazing. Like, just a sweetheart. She's always been supportive. And I'm just really appreciative of that. Yep.
whenever I'm out and about and I just be moving sometimes. I don't know if I be focused, not focused. And she told me, I said, oh, girl, I didn't even know that was you. Sometimes you just be moving and you don't pay attention. And so I have to tell people, guys, y'all know I'm not like that. I tell people in a minute because I sat down to a young lady and she was like, I was like, hey. And she was like, hi, I suppose. Girl, I didn't know that. I'm like, y'all gotta charge it. Please don't charge to my heart. Charge to my mind. Because some days, I can't see sometimes either. So y'all know I went through that eye challenge, but to God be the glory. But I'm never funny acting. But if I happen to pass you, hey, Miss Bell. Yes. Say it like I was saying to you. You acting funny? Exactly. Because I said, oh, you acting funny. I do the kids like that in church. I know how I see everybody. Right. I'm really like that. I'm like, you acting funny. I'm like, you got deep thought. So, exactly. I appreciate you guys. Before we get ready to get out of here, sis, did you have any tips you want to leave the people though?
Yes, I do. I want to tell any entrepreneur out there to make sure that you continue to follow your dreams and goals. Don't get distracted by naysayers. Every journey has its hiccups, its downfalls. It's, like you may need to give up and just stop or, just take a break, come back. But don't give up on your plan and your goals. Just know that God is with you. If he directed you to it, he'll direct you through it. So make sure that you just continue on your mission. I feel we're all here for a certain mission. I never knew I'd be an advocate for heart disease. I never knew. You just never know where God is going to lead you to, where he's going to take you, but just try to follow his lead. You can't go wrong.
I appreciate you for saying that, guys. Before I get out of here, I'm just going to leave you all with a little tip before I close out for 2024, going into 2025. I was up in the middle of the night. I couldn't understand what it was, but I came across the word retention. And retention, according to the encyclopedia, is an ability to retain things in mind. Specifically, a presentation of after effects of experience and learning that the recall or the recognition is possible, something to retain. So retention is the ability to retain things. So I know we're going through a season, some of us, and I talked about where are you? I will get through this season. Do you recall when God moved you when you couldn't move yourself? Retention. When God saved you from a situation you couldn't save yourself. Retention. Retention, the ability to retain things in your mind. Recall. I can recall the verse Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Again, so the retention of where are you and where you're going. If you can remember, same God back then, same God right now. If you're still a little confused, go to Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Whatever it look like currently right now, don't concentrate on where you are now. If you can believe that you can go further, I'm going to give you another one. Isaiah 43:18-19. Do not remember the former things or ponder on the things of the past. Okay. If you had it once, he going to replace it with an upgrade.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
Because lots of us, we going through we mad about what's happening over this holiday season where we don't have it like we used to have it and all those things. If you had it once, he going to replace it with something better. So do not hold on to the past things. So if you never had it, believe that he can change that. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Guys, what am I trying to tell you before we get ready to go? When hard stuff happens, when your world seems to be crashing, when the end looks near, don't waste the opportunity to learn and grow. Look at the situation, find the good in it, and activate your faith to your next. Keep that hope. You can still thank God for his faithfulness and trust he will see you through. If he did it before, he'll do it again.
Amen.
Same God back then, same God right now. Yeah. Remember, according to his purpose, all things work together for good, guys. Amen. Please note, don't remember the past of what it was. Remember what it's going to be. And if you never had it, believe that you can have it, guys. I thank you guys so much for journeying with me. I thank you for having my founder here, CEO of Essie's Heart Healthy Delish. My sister, Mrs. Scott, guys. Follow her. watch get on over to Mariano's. If y'all looking for that last minute Christmas gift to put in the stocking, get on over there to the store. This is the best gift you can give anybody, is to get them on a heart healthy way, guys. I love my station that I'm on, WVTC Radio. I thank my co-host LaKoya LaShawn. I thank the CEO for allowing us to sit here, guys. This is our last episode, but we will be back. 2025.
2025.
I appreciate you guys, and to the man above who allow us to be who we are, 325, 365, 24/7. I thank God. We don't take this for granted, guys.
Amen.
Keep moving toward faith.
Rest in it.
Abide by it. See you guys next year. We love you all. Happy holidays. Peace.
Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.
Winning victory through Christ, WVTC Allsip Chicago, and iNetworks Communication Station.